Good morning. YouTube is a very powerful platform, and it's often overlooked in digital marketing strategies. I'm not sure why it's overlooked given how powerful it is, but it is. Now, I'm going to give you two facts about YouTube that will help put in perspective and emphasize how powerful this platform is. According to HubSpot, YouTube has the second greatest reach in terms of general usage behind Facebook. And it is the second biggest search engine behind Google. So that's pretty powerful if you think about it. So last week we talked about video marketing in general, and this week I'd like to focus just on YouTube. So if you haven't started integrating YouTube into your digital marketing strategy, it's probably time that you think about doing so. If you're already utilizing YouTube, hopefully you find these tips helpful. Now, just like with all social media, you want to post regularly, whether they're demos, how-to videos, tips, any kind of information that you think your followers will find helpful, even case studies or testimonials. You want to post regularly and consistently. A content marketing, a content planning calendar will be very helpful, so hopefully you're using one. And you want to approach it as a marathon. You don't want to try and go viral overnight or with one video. Your message can get lost if you just try to go viral and you aren't really thinking about delivering the content. So just like with other social media platforms, curated content is really important. So you want to share other people's content, and of course your own created content, but you should probably be sharing a lot. I know with Facebook, I had some specific recommendations. With YouTube, kind of the same thing applies. You want to be sharing instead of just posting about yourself and your business. Now, you always want to include a call to action in your videos. And you don't want to just include it in your video, but you want to include it in the description of your video. Every time you post a video, you want to include a link to your website. Now that's recommended too across the board with social media typically, at least with Facebook business page, you always want to post, include a link to your website in your post, so you're constantly driving people to your website. Same thing goes with YouTube. Just drop that link in there. Now, remind viewers to subscribe to, not just like your page, but to subscribe to your page. You always want to get more subscribers, but of course there is another reason, not just with getting as many people as you can to subscribe, because that's the goal, but you want to hit that 100 mark of followers, because YouTube does have some limitations in place, and when you hit that mark of 100 followers, those limitations go away. Now, remember, YouTube is social media, so you want to encourage people to engage, leave comments, questions, feedback. Now, when people do comment on your page, on your videos, you want to make sure to remember, just like social media, that you are engaging with your followers. If somebody writes a comment that's negative, don't shy away from it or ignore it. You want to make sure to pay special attention to those comments, because that is when it gives your company and your business and you a time to really shine. Handling a customer service issue appropriately in a public setting is very powerful, because somebody can visit your page and see, wow, somebody had a problem and look at how it was handled. I feel more comfortable already with that business. So that's your time to shine. Don't worry about the negative comments. They're going to work in your favor. Now, when you're creating your channel, you want to customize it with the branding you have on your website and other social media channels. You always want to make sure across the board with whatever you can customize that it is customized with the branding you have, the colors, the font, logo, anything that is consistent with your website. And then your other social media channels, you want to make sure your YouTube channel is consistent with your branding. And you always want to make sure to post videos on Facebook and blog about your videos. That's something people tend to forget to do. If you have a blog, make sure that you mention your YouTube videos in your blog and include a link. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feedback, anything to add, anything that I can clarify, drop us a line in our comment section. If you haven't already liked our Facebook page, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so you can stay in the loop with PMA Web Services. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week.